And what we have found, and I'm going to try not to get emotional. I already feel like I'm going to cry thinking about it. I know I'm not supposed to resist my own tears, but we have literally seen marriages restored. We have literally seen people, women saying, I found my voice for the very first time. We have witnessed men finally experience permission to feel what they're feeling. Like when we get to the last class, we always go through, what did you gain? Where are you going? Like, how can we best support each other? What people share, we are all weeping because it is a transformation that takes place. The fact that we give them a piece of paper at the end and say, okay, great, now you can go coach, that's just an extra bonus. And so we started seeing more and more that the word was getting out about it. And so people were joining saying, I actually don't want to be a coach.
Right,
I just want these tools. I just want the transformation that my friend Zach had. That's what I'm looking for. And they're getting it. And so, when I think about why do we need to do this now? So why even now compared to a year ago? Why is this so heavy for me to carry this mission today? It's because I'm opening my phone and seeing that the level of disconnection that we are all in, people are dating robots. We're there. We are there. I read a conversation between it was a woman talking to, I don't even remember who now, saying, my husband is dating his AI and he won't tell me. I'm like, no, you can't, don't do this, but he won't talk to me about it. And they don't know how to create safety with each other. If we're using AI as our therapist, as our companion, as our best friend, we don't feel safe with humans anymore. We need a school of connection more than ever. People are online ripping into each other over political. That's what I love about our school so far. Like everyone that's come in, we are all from different spaces, different, all over the world. Geographically, we're different hierarchies as far as income goes from people that we're scholarshiping in because they're in a country that the exchange rate and they're helping people all the way to I've sold businesses and I'm very successful in this realm because we're getting to the core of them, and we are able to then walk them through how to do this. And so I think that now for our world, we need to be the loud voices. If we talk about healing society, if we talk about building a world that we want our kids to grow up in, we as the adults in the room need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, but I just want to reiterate that because I was intrigued by it at how many, because we have about 90 coaches now that have been through the cohorts, and how many people said, oh, I don't really want to be a coach, and I have a good poker face, I'm a decent stunt double, but I'm sitting there going, why the heck are you here? I thought this was a coaching program. And they're like, I just want to learn this. I want this for myself. I want this for my marriage. I want this for my children. I want this for my mom and dad. I want to learn how to do this. And I was like, oh, I thought it was a coaching cohort. It has been, but for a lot of people, it was a school. It was a training program for them to get better. And again, we have so many different vocations with people. We have musicians who want to keep being musicians. They love it. They love what they're getting to do, but they wanted to get good at connection coding. They had the tools. It's in their toolbox. They're like, we got the toolbox, but I'm not very good at ice sculpting. I need a little bit more training. I need some more help. I need some more practice in a supervised setting using these tools to create this artwork. Oh, okay. Again, that's what we're doing here. The connection codes are in over 60 nations now. We have coaches, I don't even know exactly, maybe 15 different countries. So that we know now this is just cross-cultural. This is human. This is everybody on the planet. Is there some culture somewhere? Well, we don't know. We haven't gotten into every culture and subculture on the planet. But everybody needs this. This is so fundamental. I don't know. I'm just so psyched about it because we're going to be able to do this on a much broader, and probably we know this, there have been people that have been, they have a coaching cohort. I'm not interested in that. I just want to be better at connection coding. And so now we're going to change that whole setup.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, I just shared a little bit of my why, like why I'm driven in this work, just because I'm seeing such incredible disconnection for
Yeah.
me at the high level of the
Yeah.
world and thinking about my children's future. I'm curious for both of you, why does this matter? Like, why are you waking up every day and doing this work?
Would you be willing to do real quickly what your 6-year-old did with you?
Yeah.
Because that's why.
Yeah. Okay. 2 days ago, I was having conflict with my oldest child, and
How old is she?
she is 12 now.
Yes, she is.
And she was feeling pain, and I resisted her energy
Mm.
initially. I got triggered, I resisted. And so we were now like working through this conflict. And she's gotten really good now at just sharing when she's feeling hurt or when she's feeling shame. She's doing it, she's doing all the words. My 6-year-old walks in the room and he can hear that we're having conflict. And he goes, Mama, can we please do the core emotion wheel? And I was like, oh, buddy, yes, get back in bed. I'll be in there in just a minute. And I said, but just so you know, we love each other. I love her. And she said, and I love her, and we both love you. So he goes and gets back in his bed. She and I reconnect. And then I go into his bedroom and I sit down and he pulls out the core emotion wheel and he said, Mama, when did you feel anger today? And then he went through every single emotion and he coached me. He coached me to process what I was experiencing in that moment. And then I turned it over to him and he shared with me what he was experiencing as well. And yeah, that's why.
Yeah, this is freak level. I just think about my childhood. I'm not mad at my parents. I think they were doing what they thought was good and right. I've shared many times. My parents would say, you stop your crying, I'll give you something to cry about. So I grew up with that. And I think your kids are having a completely different life experience than I had. This needs to become normal, and I believe that it is the human condition normal, even though we've gotten so knocked off course. So we went away last week with our middle daughter, her husband, and their 3 children, and we watched The Greatest Showman.
We love that movie.
Yeah, and it was amazing. I love it. That movie should be pointless. People should watch that movie and go, we're already kind to people. Are you different than me? Yeah, I don't care. Am I intrigued? Am I fascinated that you experience joy in that and I don't? Am I intrigued, fascinated that you experience pain in that and I don't? Yeah. But that whole movie, that whole experience should seem odd to us. Like, why did they make this movie? It's only about accepting humans, being kind to humans. What a waste of a movie. Unfortunately, that movie is amazing and needed because we're not that. So, and as I always share, I'm driven by our pain, the memory of our pain. I don't want anybody in lots of settings. I don't want any newlywed couple to go through 30 years, whatever the number is, 25, 20, 15, 10. I've shared on the podcast before this. Been married 8 months, and they scheduled an emergency session. They sent an email because they had a 10-minute conflict. Yeah. That's what we're going for. We're going for 2 aspects of it. Number one, 10-minute feels crazy to them because they've only had 30-second, 45-second conflicts, and that they immediately reach out.